Welcome back, everybody. This is Captain Mog speaking here. We're playing some more Project Zomboid going into episode 105 today. Now, like I mentioned in a previous episode, we are pretty close to, like, Delhi or something like that, as well as CORTMAN Medical Center here in Muldrow, which is a great place to find a ton of medical supplies. Now, I have yet to see a first aid kit, which is part of some of the newer items in this game. Gosh, that thunder's pretty loud, isn't it? Sorry about that. Unfortunately, I wish there was a way we could kind of like shut it off from happening all the time, but fortunately when it's raining we just kind of have to deal with it. But yeah, I haven't really seen a medical kit, like the first aid kit, the container you can find usually with medical supplies, in a while. Come on, zombies. We'll finish you guys off. That's one down. Take a look around real quick. Nothing around us. Let's finish off this other one that aggroed with us. But yeah, since I've installed some of those mods in the previous versions, I don't think the map mods would have anything to do with it, but they might. I just haven't seen any first aid kits spawn at all. So checking the skills there, we have a point or two to spend, but I don't really want to put it into my blunt skill yet. I think there's higher and better priorities, but I guess we'll see how things go in the future. Hit that one, knocked it over, knocked over the other one. Excuse me, let's see if we can finish these guys off before they get up. Come on now. Transfer some hits around. Make sure they stay down. One down. Let's try the other one. She was about to get up, but we're going to finish her off here, looks like. Gosh, taking a lot of swings. I guess we are kind of panicked and wet, which I think decreases our speed. I don't know if it decreases anything else, but yeah, okay, there's our second point. And we could, yeah, accuracy or maintenance, but I don't think we're going to do that, at least at this point. Like, I want to spend in cooking, get better at that, maybe get better at carpentry. If I can get one level in carpentry, I'll be able to put down rain barrels already, which would be great. So it looks like here is the street, and we got the deli or supermarket or whatever, grocery, I guess is probably the best term, over to the left, and this is CORTMAN Medical here, but there's a lot of zombies in the yard to the west, east, and south, and probably likely to the north as well, but we got a little opening here. If we're nice and quiet, we might be able to sneak up and in without too much hassle. Is the door locked? It sure is. Let's try that window, see if we can get inside. And it looks like we got lucky with that one. We're going to climb on... Oops. I guess we're not going to climb in just yet. Let's try to open that again and hop in this time. There we go. And let's check around, make sure this place is going to be safe, no zombies lurking around a corner somewhere, nothing in the bathroom here. Let's close that up and check this back office room here. Nothing here, but we do have a window that's kind of open, so let's close those curtains. Oops, interrupted that one. There we go. A little dark in here, but let's check some of these cabinets. We get a first little bit of medical supplies here, including a bottle of disinfectant and bandages, antidepressants, and beta blockers. All good items, and have very good uses if you can have them on hand. They do quite a lot for you. More bandages, some alcohol wipes, painkillers is good to have, some sleeping tablets, which I think we've already got a couple of, but yeah, I mean, might as well snag them for now and clear this place out. Anything else? Doesn't really look like it. Let's check this back room here. Looks like a storage room. Looks like we're going to find 4 shelves or so worth of stuff. Oops, that light was already on. A little dark in here, though, still. Grab all that stuff, including a suture needle. Now, that's good to find, though we do still need some thread. A suture needle is better than a typical standard needle when it comes to doing first aid, because if you do have to sew up a deep wound, normal needle will work with thread or twine, but it causes more pain with twine and the needle. If you have the refined versions of those, the thread and suture needle, it causes less pain when you're having to stitch yourself up. There we go. You should probably be using that loot all button, make it a little easier on myself, not having to select stuff. But there's a lot in this box here on the shelf. Getting it all cleaned up, though. It's weird how it kind of prioritizes what it takes, I find. It doesn't do full stacks. Like, you'll see it pull, like, one from a stack, like a bandage or a disinfectant, then it'll start pulling random other ones. But it looks like we found some tweezers. That's a good item for pulling glass out of your arm, and when you do that, you're most likely going to have a deep wound left behind that'll need suturing. So keep that in mind. You can bandage straight over glass, though it still causes pain and dirties your bandages very quickly until you bandage it up. And don't forget to disinfect it. But let's head on upstairs and check the apartment. Looks like we got 2 zombies here. Let's flick on this light and start working on clearing these guys out. Hopefully they're not too fast. That guy looks pretty slow. Oh, that guy looks fast. Oh, Jesus. Let's get downstairs. Get ourselves a little more room and distance watching him coming, but I don't see him coming down the stairs yet. Let's take a look. There he goes. I don't want to fight him near that window, though. Let's bring him out to the middle of the floor here, and boom! Knocked him over. That's good. Hopefully we don't have that other one coming down the steps after us, though. And it looks like we may have grabbed attention from one of the ones outside. Come on, there we go. I think that one's down, and that one's going to see us through the window, so let's go ahead and open it up. Oh, God. Okay, I think maybe that other one outside got noticed us, but maybe he's just wandering. But he might notice us banging on this dude's friggin' skull here. Doesn't look like it. We do have some motion outside, but nobody's pounding on windows or walls. I don't see anything. We still got one zombie upstairs, and it looks like he's preoccupied with a door that made no noise. So let's knock him over and finish him off in the corner there. There we go. Made a little bit of a mess, but that's nothing a little bleach in the towel won't fix. Take a look here in the bedroom, see if we can find anything. It looks like in the only cabinets in here are going to be the closet or armoire, whatever you'd like to call it. Let's close those curtains first. Is there a light switch? There is a light switch. Let's turn that on. Make it a little easier for us in here. We got a baseball bat. We'll take that as an extra weapon. Always kind of nice to have a backup. Our current one's getting a little worn out. I don't want the pants, but I do want the cigarettes because we do use them for making insecticide, pesticide. Which I think it's insecticide. No, it's pesticide. I'm dumb. But you make it for pesticides for treating some diseases, quote unquote, because yeah, it helps get rid of like aphids and stuff that can affect your plants. It's not technically a disease, I think. It's an infestation, but it is what it is. It handles that status. Let's close that, and then we do have a light in here, so let's turn that on and take a look in the bathroom. We got some more disinfectants, a couple bottles of that, some beta blockers, and bleach and a bath towel. I don't think I'm going to take either of those, or any of those for that matter. Let's take a look here, though. What have we got on the shelf? Expert fishing. And I'm going to take that. We'll put that in the backpack. We got a little bit of space left in the backpack. Let's see here. Canned beans will snag, and everything in the fridge looks fresh except for the cabbage, but it's still good, so we're going to snag it as well. You can use cabbage in stews and soups, I think, as well as in stir-fry if you're doing cookings. We'll take the plastic bag 9mm rounds here, some canned soup, or was that beans? We got a bottle of whiskey, water bottle, tea, sugar, potato seeds, instant popcorn, chocolate, canned beans, and cabbage seeds. Take all those if we can. It looks like they are not going to fit, but if we reorganize our inventory here a sec, I guess we can start putting it in the main inventory. Though that's probably not a smart move. We're just going to have to move things around. Let's take that crowbar. We're going to put that in our main inventory and pull out our other backpack. And then just basically, yeah, equip our crowbar in primary instead of our baseball bat in both hands, and put the other backpack in our secondary so we can carry a little more stuff. Gosh, the thunder. Come on, thunder gods. Cut me some slack. Odin. Thor. Which one of you guys is up to this no good? Causing problems for me. Huh. Is it over? Of course it's not over. Okay, big hiking bag's equipped. Let's start tossing some of the stuff we had in our main inventory into the bag here so we don't have as much weight. Canned beans can go in the already almost full bag, but that extra baseball bat will go into our new backpack along with the 9mm rounds. What else? Anything heavy? That looks like the most heavy things that we need. We'll toss the potato seeds in, and the sugar's probably going to have to go. We might be able to fit it into the old bag if we're lucky, but let's. Okay, first, yeah, we got space. We got space. I thought it might take up more space putting some stuff in, but I guess we're moving some things out. Let's go grab that garbage bag, and did we just lose it? We sure did. TV dinner and tea bag. We're going to leave behind the cooking pots for now. I don't really want or need to carry them around at this time. I don't really want to run around too encumbered when we got enemies outside still surrounding us so much. And we're still going to make a stop at the deli grocery next door, fruit stand next door, and see if we can find some extra food to bring back with us for cooking. And hopefully it isn't all rotten yet, but I guess we'll find out. If we get lucky, it won't be all just perishable foods, and we'll find some non-perishable stuff too. That would be ideal. So sneaking through here nice and quiet up the middle between these two groups of zombies. Hopefully they shouldn't pay too much attention to us, walking slowly here and conspicuously through the street lamp. Let's go. It looks like we got away though. Let's try this one door. There might be one in the back, but if we're not lucky, they're going to be both locked. And these windows aren't exactly the best for trying to open. God, thunder. That's a locked door. Okay, so our only real options, because I don't think we can force these windows open, is to literally break one. Now, I'm kind of annoyed by this because we don't have a sweater either. Breaking it! Come on! If we had a sweater, we'd have a little bit less risk of getting cut because it fully covers our sleeves. I do believe there's a small factor at plays. Maybe it's a large factor. All we've got is a vest, so we're going to have to chance it, I think. Double check here. Nothing in our main inventory. We didn't pick up anything from a zombie. Okay. Okay. Looks like we got lucky. Didn't get cut, so that's good. We'll be able to unlock these doors at this point and have ourselves access to this in the future. Let's check this back door here. And looks like we got a little storeroom, no zombies. Pop open that back door. And I guess we can take a quick look back here first. What do we got? Anything back here that we can use? Pineapple. Sure, we can take it. It probably needs to be cooked or used in something. It doesn't have that great of effects. Maybe it's just because it's kind of getting close to rotten. We got pickles and a couple of other rotten things. Oranges and lettuce are gone bad. So we're not going to take them, and everything else is empty. So we're just going to leave this back room as it is, and let's check some shelves. We got some non-perishables and some chips, some chocolate. Let's keep it moving. More chips and more chocolate. We're just going to get loaded up on sweets, apparently. Everything, yep, more chocolate. We got some... What did I just see that? Was that the other shelf? Looked like the other shelf. Let's check these back fridges first. Grapes, tomatoes, we'll snag those both. Good stuff to get home and into the fridge. Since they're in the fridge here, it's kept them at least somewhat fresh, it looks like. We got lucky, unlike the ones in the back. We got some chips, lollipops, and mint candy. We are just getting loaded up on the junk food today. More chips. Cupcake, orange soda, and salt. That's a weird salt to find on a candy shelf, I guess, but, I mean, whatever. I guess if they're selling them there, might as well. And anything, are these even lootable? These don't even look lootable. Okay, so we got some more rotted food up front. All these are rotted, looks like. Take a quick peek. Eggplant, orange, bell peppers, watermelons. Yeah, they're all bad. Okay, that's probably the extent of what we're going to push today. We're getting on about the 12-minute mark, so let's go ahead and run back and see if we can drop off some of this and get ourselves home safe and sound. We are a bit hungry and tired and looks like quite depressed. Is that what that one is? Like depressed? So we may need to take some of those antidepressants we just got. Take a quick peek in here. Anything? Can we see inside? I don't see any containers. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Let's just keep moving this direction. Back south toward our place. We got one zombie there in the backyard, and ooh, looks like there's a grill back there. We might be able to use that one of these days. It's a great thing. I kind of forgot to even look for that at the place we started building into, but who knows? We might move into this other house and start walling it off. It's really nice to have access to a grill like that, because even after the electricity goes out, you can still cook with it as long as you have full propane tanks, and you can pull propane tanks, full ones, off of any grill you find pretty much. They are kind of heavy, I think 20 or 25 pounds to haul back, but if you want an easy way to cook, it's a good thing to look for. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been your Captain Mog speaking. If you've liked what you saw or learned something new, maybe you can consider hitting that like button, and maybe drop a comment below if you had any questions. And if you're not part of the Mog Squad and a subscriber already, hit that subscribe button and join the Mog Squad Steam group. The link is in the description below. And we will see you guys next time. Cheers!